Water gives life, and rivers are its most ancient messengers. Across time and culture, rivers have not only quenched our thirst and nourished our crops, they've also carried our fears, our hopes, and our gods. But in many traditions, rivers are more than just water. They are alive, and when there is life, there is protection. This is the story of the guardians of the river, ritual protectors, masked spirits, and scared figures who stand between the world of humans and the power of flowing water. Around the world, from the highlands of Papua New Guinea to the valleys of West Africa, from the Himalayas to the Amazon, rivers are not seen as neutral elements. They are scared and often feared. They give, but they can also take. In these landscapes, certain individuals or entire communities engage in rituals to protect rivers from spiritual harm or to protect themselves from the spirits said to dwell within the water. They perform ceremonies, wear masks, offer food or fire, sing songs taught by ancestors, and sometimes transform into something other than human. The river is not just a natural feature, it is a boundary, a presence, a being, and in the eyes of many, it needs guardians. The idea of river guardianship is ancient, but surprisingly widespread. It isn't always the same in form, but its heart remains consistent. Humans performing roles that preserve spiritual and ecological balance. In some places, these guardians are ritual specialists, shamans, priests, or elders. In others, they are masked dancers who don the face of a spirit to confront danger. Sometimes they protect the river from pollution or curses. Sometimes they protect the people from what the river holds. But in every case, the message is clear. The river is powerful. It must be approached with respect and sometimes with ceremony. One striking example comes from the highlands of Papua New Guinea, where communities believe in powerful beings known as spirit birds. These masked figures appear in ceremonies near sacred rivers or forested riverbanks. Wearing enormous bird-shaped masks adorned with feathers, leaves, and paint, the dancers become more than performers. They become guardians, vessels of ancestral spirits tasked with protecting the river and ensuring that the spirits of the land are not angered. The bird form is no coincidence. Birds in many cultures represent messengers between worlds. The spirit bird embodies this idea perfectly, watching from above yet grounded near the scared flow of water. Papua New Guinea is just one chapter in a much larger story. In West Africa, for example, the Yoruba people perform Igangan masquerades where masked figures channel the spirits of ancestors. While not always river-specific, these rituals are often held near sacred places, including bodies of water where spiritual danger or blessing is thought to reside. In India, rivers are worshipped as living goddesses, most famously the Ganges. Pilgrims bathe in its waters. Priests offer fire rituals called Arti, and stories of river goddesses like Ganga shape how people understand purity, karma, and life itself. The river is its own guardian, but is also tended by thousands who keep its sacredness alive. In South America, particularly within Amazonian indigenous traditions, shamans use rituals to communicate with water spirits. They may drink plant medicines, chant songs, or make offerings to ask for safe passage, healing, or rain. The river spirits must be respected, or else. Even in European folklore, Rivers were often seen as haunted by beings like the Nixie or Kelpie, requiring appeasement through offering or prayers. Why do so many cultures give rivers guardians? Because rivers are thresholds, places where things begin and end. They mark boundaries between villages and kingdoms, life and death, and known and unknown. Rivers float, they disappear, they drown, they save. In myth and memory, rivers are never passive. And so, cultures have created ritual technologies to manage that power. These guardians, be they bird-like spirits, ancestral masks, river goddesses, or shamanic intermediaries, are expression of that deep truth. Water connects everything, and what connects must be protected. Today, as rivers face new threats from dams, mining, pollution, and climate change, the role of guardianship takes on a new urgency. In some places, the rituals are fading. In others, they are being reclaimed, reinterpreted, revived. But the core remains. The river is sacred. The guardians, whether masked, feathered, or silent, are there to remind us. Not everything can be measured in data. Some things must be honored in song, in silence, and in the flutter of feathers by the water's edge. So the next time you stand by a water, listen. Perhaps the guardians are still there, watching.